Here's all you need to know about studying abroad in Japan. As someone who is on their second exchange and is about to go on their third exchange next month. Studying abroad is such an amazing opportunity, but choosing the right program for you is such a tiring experience and so overwhelming. Let's talk about everything from choosing which country you're going to study abroad in, to which program, to your school, or studying abroad via a third-party company. Step 1. Ask yourself, what do you hope to gain by the end of the exchange? Non-negotiables, the things that would be nice. From my exchange, it's important because you want to have clarity on what exactly you're picking and why. This is any confusion later on. Strategic decision about which program to choose. My non-negotiables for my program was that it had to be affordable. My credits had to transfer back because I did not want to extend my semester and graduate later, and I wanted to take Japanese there. Those were my 3 non-negotiables for choosing my program to study abroad. And the goals that I wanted to have was I wanted to meet a lot of people, so I wanted it to be an international school as well as a lot of Japanese students as well, because I also wanted to be able to interact with both international students but also Japanese students. Researching your exchange program. What you want to look for is the country, the school, and the program details. The key factors in this are going to be the length of the study abroad, tuition of the study abroad. Do you have to pay tuition to the school or just your school? And the credits. So the credits transfer back from the exchange school back to your home university. My personal experience. My goal was to improve my Japanese skills because I was really interested in learning the language. I don't watch anime, but I do like Japanese J-dramas. I also really just liked the language, so that's why I chose Japan. I heard that the spring and the summer weather is it's too much for me, so that's why I chose fall semester, and I really wanted to experience Halloween in Tokyo. I thought that would be so much fun. The yen rate was at an all-time low, so I really wanted to take advantage of that. I'm very grateful that the yen was low when I decided to study abroad. I was able to fund my program by scholarship, the JASSO scholarship. I will leave any links below. In my study abroad office, I made sure to email them and let them know that I was interested in any scholarship opportunities that might have come up, and I just made sure to in touch with my study abroad office so they made sure to know me and that they wouldn't just like, okay, remember and then like kind of forget later on. So I made sure to email them and have a meeting with them, asking them about potential scholarship opportunities. And I also did email my study abroad school to ask them as well. Gathering information. I categorized my personal research into the most affordable, which programs matched my degree. My degree is business marketing, so I needed to make sure that the credits would be able to be transferred back to my home university, because if not, then it would have been pointless. The cultural aspect and the lifestyle, would I be able to enjoy my lifestyle over in Japan, and would it be something that I would be interested in? And I recommend to see if you can reach out to your study abroad office to ask them to connect with students that are currently studying abroad at that university that you're considering, at any of the universities that you're considering, so you can maybe get a better idea on narrowing down some options. Talk to those students, email them. I emailed a couple students asking them for a coffee chat and just kind of asked them about their daily life and how they liked classes and like everything about their exchange pretty much. And I also, the schools that you're considering, I would recommend following their Instagram, or maybe if they have like some type of newsletter or something, so you can just do your research. Or even on TikTok, you can look up like study abroad at this school, study abroad at this school, and it would be really helpful just to see like day in the life of the student there to see if you can really, if it matches what you're looking for. Lastly, applying for a program. So once you've narrowed down your options via gathering firsthand experience from all the students that you had your little coffee chat with or like texted on Instagram or something, then you need to apply for the program. And I will do a more detailed video on my application for applying to Sophia University, because I think that one would be helpful because I know that that's a very popular study abroad school. Sophia University has an agreement with my home university back in Europe, so this is why it was easy for me to figure out which university I wanted to do, because most university, if a study abroad university and they have an agreement, it makes it easier for credits transferring and acceptance rate. But if you are looking at another program like SCIC or like third party thing to study abroad, I think it's more expensive, honestly, at least for me, because my tuition, I had to just pay my tuition and I didn't have to pay my study abroad school tuition, just one tuition, and that was it. And my tuition back at my home university is much more affordable than if I were to have studied abroad via a third party program. The application process can be kind of long depending on where you're applying or how you're applying. A more detailed video later on, because you have to consider the visa, housing, the deadlines, and even the essays that you have to write for why you want to study abroad. And I can do a good video on why I chose, and I'll put like my template of how I make my letters to study abroad. Separate video on the application process for Sophia University specifically, because that's what I'm most familiar with. However, I did get accepted into another university in Tokyo for studying abroad, so I can also share that letter as well, because I think I'm pretty decent at writing the intention letters for choosing study abroad programs. And I want to provide you guys as much value as possible, so I think a separate video with more detail will just be best. And I'll also include my letter that got me accepted into Sophia University. Studying abroad can feel like a lot, but if you break it down into small manageable steps, it's so worth it. Halloween in Shibuya or seeing Mount Fuji for the first time. So these experiences are so worth it, and connecting with people that I would never connect with otherwise, and meeting so many new people. I recommend totally to study abroad in Japan. If you have any tips or comments, leave them down below. Someone might find them helpful. If you're planning on studying abroad, I appreciate you for watching my videos, and if you liked it, please let me know by leaving a comment or a like or subscribing down below. If you're interested in what study abroad in Tokyo is like, I will be making more videos about what studying abroad in Tokyo is actually like, and stay tuned for the next video.